learning about 3-point connections. As you can see, we have our pothead, our meter socket, our distribution panel with our various breakers. We also have our female duplex sockets, our switches, and our light. Now, 3 main cables comes from our pothead into our meter socket, 2 of which are live and are connected to the 2 first terminals, 1 of which is neutral and is connected to our neutral bar. Our 2 first terminals are connected to our 2 last terminals, which are in turn connected to our 2 main breakers. From our neutral bar in our meter socket, it is connected to our neutral bar in our distribution panel. We also have our sub-breakers. A 20 amp breaker, which can hold a maximum of 5 female duplex sockets, and a 15 amp breaker, which can hold a maximum of 12 lights. Here you see our 20 amp breaker being connected to our female duplex sockets. Here it is connected to the smaller O, which is otherwise the bronze part of our connection, and are connected to each other. From our sub-neutral bars, it is connected to the larger part, which is our silver bars. Now back to the main focus, our lighting. As you can see, our 15 amp breaker is connected to our first single pole double throw switch, otherwise known as our three pole switch. It is connected at the input, which is our single pole, and 2 runs are taken from our double throw towards our intermediate switch, otherwise known as our 4-way switch. From here, 2 additional runs are taken to our last single pole double throw switch, and after which our switch is connected to our light, which is our broad-based receptacle or ceiling rose at the neutral. Now we will go to a more practical view of this presentation.
Go.
Here is our extension cord. In this video, we will be using our extension cord as a replacement for our pothead. As said earlier, it is connected to our meter socket, to our first terminals, which are in turn connected to our last terminals, that runs to our main breakers. From our main breakers, we also have sub-breakers, our 15 amp for our lights and our 20 amp for our plugs, or female duplex sockets. At our female duplex socket, as said earlier, our light is connected to the bronze part of our socket, which is the smaller O, and our neutral is connected to the silver part of our socket, which is the larger O. Back now to our lighting. From our 15 amp breaker, our light is connected to our single pole. Thus, it's only 1 here. And 2 runs is connected from our double throw. As you can see, there are 2. These 2 runs come from our first switch into our intermediate, which is our double pole, double throw, thus 4 screws. Then 2 more additional runs, are connected from our intermediate into our second single pole double throw or 3-way switch. Then 1 is connected from the single pole of this switch to our lighting, or should I say a broad-based receptacle or ceiling rose, whichever you may call it. Now the light is connected to the more bronze part on the inside of our broad-based receptacle. And then our neutral comes from one of our sub-neutral bars and comes right on into our Broadway's receptacle, connecting to the more silver point of it. No neutral is connected to our switches because this will cause a reverse effect, thus no light will come to our plug, to our socket, our Broadway's receptacle. This circuit is called a three-point connection because of these three switches. These three switches operate to control one light, thus the name three-point connection.